Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our Jubi Rev, Jubi Max opportunity call. We are so glad to have you with us here this evening as we get ready to share with you this awesome opportunity. People from all over the world are logging on to this webinar tonight. So let's start out by going to the land down under, where we have George and Marin from Australia. Welcome to the webinar. Hello to Elaine and Andy from Plaquemine, Louisiana. I love saying that, that city, Plaquemine, Louisiana. Cynthia from Maryland is on with us tonight. Hello, Cynthia. Glad to have you on the webinar. Let's go to Pennsylvania, where we have Abby from Harrisburg. I haven't been there in several years. Need to get myself back to Harrisburg. And from Charlotte, North Carolina, Julie is logging on. From my state of Maryland, Angela is here with us. And let's go to the ATL, to Georgia. We have Bethany. And then we'll go across the country. On the West Coast, we have Clarence here from Fairfield, California. Welcome to the webinar, Clarence. And my parents, Zeke and Jerry from South Carolina. Hey guys, we're going to get started in about a minute or two. Send out those last-minute text messages. You don't want your friends, family, people that you know on Facebook, all your social media friends to miss this call. Great information coming to you tonight. Hey, from Jamaica, we have Neville, and Shelly from Virginia is here. Herbert from Albany, Georgia is joining us. From Texas, we have Jeanette. And from Greensboro, we have three awesome promoters on here. We have Emma from Greensboro and Tom from Greensboro and Daryl from Greensboro. So North Carolina is truly in the house. Jonathan from Mississippi is joining us this evening. And hello to Ron. Ron hails from Southern California. And then we have Joe from Texas and Tim from Virginia and Sam from Idaho. So many people logging on this evening. So I'm just going to give a blanket hello to all of our promoters and, of course, our distinguished guests. This call is for you. Someone invited you to this call because they saw enough of you to have you to hear this awesome opportunity that could absolutely change your life for the rest of your life. So let's go ahead and get started. Before I introduce our host for this evening, let me just give you a quick Empower Me Now moment. You know, I love helping people to be successful, and I want all of you on this line to just take the limits off. You know, think about this. What would happen if you believed in yourself more than you ever have in your whole entire life? What would happen to you if you had that kind of belief level in yourself starting at this moment? You know, you've got to stretch yourself beyond where you are so that you can go to where you've never been before. If you've had money and then you lost it, you just don't want to get back to where you were. You want to go far beyond that. So start stretching yourself. Stop listening to those people who want you to stay where you are. And I want you to start listening to those people who are going to help you to get to where you want to go. And the gentleman who's going to share with us tonight, he's one of those people that can truly help you to get to where you want to go. He's so interested in your success. He has a heart as big as Texas, always giving, always training and coaching and helping people to be successful. And we all can identify with his story, coming from humble beginnings, but then just having that perseverance and the drive and developing his skill set and mindset. And guys, he's gone on to be a multiple seven-figure earner. So you know what that's called? It's called a clue. He's someone you should listen to. So T. Lamont Silver, are you out there to bring us this great Jubi information tonight?
I certainly am, and thank you so much, Mrs. Ayabumi Moore. I know that you've got a couple of hats that you're wearing, so thank you for doing the introductions. I love your Empower Me Now moment. Are you going to be able to stick around on the admin side at all tonight?
Yes,
all
I
right,
am.
Fantastic, fantastic. And let me also introduce another young lady who's going to assist us with tonight's presentation. She's affectionately known across the globe as Queen Twitter because she has, gosh, over 500,000 folks, maybe 600,000 or more folks following her on Twitter. As a matter of fact, she told me recently she sent out a tweet and had people from over 70 different countries that responded or saw her tweet. That's powerful. That's absolutely amazing. Hey, Queen Twitter, how are you doing this evening?
I am fantabulous as always, Tila Martin. How are you on this magnificent
Life
evening?
is absolutely beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful and getting even better. So, ladies, let's go to work here. Let's talk about Max Lifestyle. We've got a great amount of people on the webinar. I see a lot of names I haven't seen, so I want to welcome all of our guests. We're going to talk about travel. We're going to talk about health. We're going to talk about wealth. Let's first start talking about our vision, which is to spark a global economic movement and lead the entrepreneurial revolution. The one thing, we're going to talk about some money tonight. And so if money offends you, you probably need to log off because we're going to tick you off, okay? We're going to talk about quite a bit of money. Before we get to the money, we're going to talk about our products and services. But what we want you to understand is that as you come and align with us, if you're a newbie in the industry or if you're someone that maybe hasn't had a lot of success, well, the reason that is, if you haven't had a lot of success, is because in many cases, people haven't learned how to market. A lot of companies will say, come and sell my stuff, market my stuff, but they don't necessarily teach you, train you on how to market. And we know that once you learn how to market, it doesn't matter what you're marketing. So you're going to learn how to market your business, whether it's using Twitter or Facebook or a number of different other marketing methods that's going to help you get the word out. So we're here to spark a global economic movement, lead the entrepreneurial revolution while empowering people around the globe to look good, feel good, and to live good. Now, Boomy, here's the problem. This is most people's life right here. Most people right here. They're exchanging time for the money, whether it's 40 hours a week or 60, 70 hours a week. They're exchanging time for the money. The Queen, here at Max Lifestyle, we see that time is deeper than just time. What does time really represent, Queen?
Tila, it represents life. Your life is, the thing you can't, when you're sitting there, working and, you're not pursuing your dreams. You're not pursuing the passions of your life. It's your life passing you by.
So that 40 hours you can't get back, that 60 hours you can't get back. So what we want to do as quickly as possible is get you right there, okay? And your being here represents you fulfilling your life's passion, you fulfilling your assignment in life, you being able to relax, you being able to spend time with family, really being able to make decisions based on your heart and not your pocketbook. Hey, Boomy, where is here for you? If we were talking about a dream destination, we're going to talk about travel here. If we were talking about a dream destination, where would that dream destination be for you, Boomy?
Well, I love warm places, and I so want to go to the South Pacific, like Tahiti. My parents took a dream vacation there, and I said, I've got to get there.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Good stuff. Well, we're going to talk a little bit about that. Maybe a cruise or something like that. We're going to talk about that in just a few moments.
Okay.
Now, remember, you're also going to learn how to market. So we're going to fuse some internet marketing strategies and methods with some of the strategies of building a traditional home-based business. Some of you are going to do some things offline. Some of you are going to do some home parties. Some of you will never do a home party. You'll do everything online. Some of you will do a combination of that. The thing is, no matter what marketing method you choose, we have a home for you here at Maximum Lifestyle. We know the internet is booming, and so even if you are building offline, we do want to introduce you to some marketing methods that allow you to build your business globally. This is a global brand that we have here at Max Lifestyle. We know tons of money is moving through the internet. The question is, how big of a slice of that pie do you want for you and your family? Okay, let's talk about our products a little bit. Let's talk about our products. Excuse me. And I could spend 2-3 hours just talking about our products. Don't worry, I'm not going to do that. I do want to highlight two very powerful products on tonight's webinar. Let's talk about our vacation products. Okay, we've got a junior product that we call Jubi Vacations. This is a resort booking engine where you can book an 8-day, 7-night resort vacation stay. Instead of you having to purchase a timeshare, you simply pay for the week, and you get 70 to 80% off that week's rental, and you don't have a timeshare presentation. Now, that's our junior product, if you will, Jubi Vacations. You can book 1 vacation, you can book 2 vacations, up to 3 vacations. But our big travel product is our Max Lifestyle Travel Club. With this particular product, ladies and gentlemen, you're talking about an expanded inventory of resort booking locations. You're talking about cruises. You're talking about almost 250,000 hotels if you just need a one-day stay here or there, or you're going somewhere on business. You're talking car rentals. You're talking private tours, jet tours, entertainment, so much there. Anything you can think of travel-related, you're going to have with this travel club, and you are going to get absolutely unbelievable pricing. To give you an example, recently being in that portal, Queen, I was looking and I saw some 8-day, 7-night vacation stays in places like Hawaii for less than $500 for the week.
Wow.
For less than $500 for the week. I saw places in, what's that place in Mexico I can never pronounce?
Oh, Puerto Vallarta.
You would think as many Latin countries as my wife and I had been to, because we love to travel internationally, that I wouldn't have a problem with that, but I do have a problem with that. PV.
Okay.
I saw South Africa. I mean, I saw all over the place, Queen. As a matter of fact, let's show the good folks here. Now, this particular vacation here is a higher scale vacation. I believe this is an all-inclusive vacation in the Grand Cayman. All-inclusive would mean that your meals are provided for. Those of you who drink of the spirits, your spirits will be provided for. Just don't drink and drive. And you can see here, let's do an apples-to-apples comparison, Boomy. If you had gone through Expedia and booked this vacation, it would have been $2,451. Same resort, same time frame, apples to apples. Okay. Through Max Lifestyle Travel, you would have gotten that same inclusive, all-inclusive resort vacation for just under $1,900, saving you how much, Queen?
500, over 500 to the month.
Yeah, you saved over $500 there. Okay. Now, some of you may be saying, well, what about that vacation for less than $500? Do you have some of those? And the answer to that is a resounding yes. Let's look at the next page. All right, so let's say you wanted to go and see Mickey. All right, you want to go and see Mickey. Boomy, how young is your youngest child now?
She's 12.
Oh, maybe she's too old for Mickey. I don't know.
Oh,
hey, but she still loves vacation, and she was talking about that today. So maybe not Mickey, but she would still love to go to Florida.
You know what? I can tell you, my sons are teenagers, and so they're not into Mickey, but they love Universal Studios. That's kind of more for the teenage crowd. So in any event, Kissimmee, Florida is right outside of Orlando. It's right there by all the major theme parks there. So let's say you want to take your family on a vacation. This says it sleeps 6 guests, so I'm going to assume that this is a 2-bedroom unit because it's actually at a resort condominium, a 2-bedroom unit that sleeps 6, Legacy Vacations in Orlando. If you went to Orbit, you would have gotten a pretty good deal because you're talking $1,200 for 8 days, 7 nights, but they gave you almost a $500 discount, so not bad, $820. But Boomy, you could have gotten that from Max Lifestyle Travel for $319.
Oh my goodness! I'll take the $319.
Yeah. Now look at it. Look at the average nightly rate. We're talking an average when you do the math of $45. You can't get to a red roof.
That's right.
Motel 6, I know they say we'll leave the light on for you. You can turn the light off because I'm not coming. I'm going through my Max Lifestyle Travel. Let me tell you one of the things I can't wait to go on is one of the private, or maybe a couple of the private jet tours. My lovely wife and I, we love to travel internationally. As a matter of fact, we are going on an international trip in a couple of months now. We love to travel internationally. And, Queen, I'm going to tell you there's a big difference between sitting in coach and sitting in first class. Big difference.
Okay.
You sit in first class, you may have to go to coach from time to time, but you don't want to. You want to always be in
No.
first class.
Yes.
I've got to think there's a big difference between being in first class and being in a private jet. So how about this for an excursion? Here you go. Let's say the All-American East Tour. By private jet, they fly you up to Niagara Falls. Oh, my gosh, private jet.
Wow. Yes.
And then after you spend a day or two in Niagara Falls, and they fly you up by private jet to Toronto, Canada. And then you've got some sightseeing. They'll have everything mapped out for you. Your accommodations are included in the pricing. Your most of your food is including in the pricing. Then they fly you down to Washington, D.C. Maybe you can beat up a few congressmen while you're there. and then you end up going to the Big Apple in New York. Now, if you do the All-American West Tour, you'd start off, I believe, in San Francisco. You'd go down to Utah. You'd go to the Grand Canyon, all by private jet. You'd end up in Las Vegas, all by private jet. Now, Queen,
Yes.
my wife and I, about 2 months, maybe 3 months ago, Boomy, we went to Chile. Again, we love to travel internationally. We went to Chile, and our flight alone combined was over $2,600, $1,300 and some change per ticket. Then we stayed at a decent place, just kind of middle of the road. Wasn't the top of the top, wasn't the low of the low. Holiday Inn Select, I think it was. Just under $200 a night, $190 a night before you factor in your taxes. So it was about a $4,000 outlay with none of our meals included, okay? Queen, we could have gone on a private jet tour for the same time frame, a full week, and we would have saved 40, 50%.
Wow.
And had our meals included with the private jet.
That's
now, Boomy, you remember a few years ago, here we were building a business. Of course, there was no Max Lifestyle at the time, but we were building a business. I was on your team. Collectively, we had the biggest team in the company. You remember that, Boomy, that we're part of your team and you're part of your parents' team, and your parents had the biggest team in the company. They were 75% of the company was in their organization, and we went on a team cruise. You remember that team cruise?
Just you starting to talk about it put a smile on my face. I'm ready.
So let's talk about cruising just a little bit. Queen, any cruise you can think of, any cruise you can come by on the internet, any cruise that you can get from a travel agent, you're going to be able to get with Max Lifestyle, Ray. Now, here's the thing. We've got something very special. Now, we've got an elite package that has a phone call-in service. So you can just pick up the phone with our elite package, call the operator, let them know where you want to cruise, and then you get two very special things. You're going to get a rebate. You're going to get a rebate when you come off of the cruise. A few days after that, check your mailbox because you're going to get a rebate. Normally about 10 to 20% of whatever your cruise cost was is going to be sent to you in a rebate check. But when you use our elite package with the phone service, you're also going to get the best rate guarantee. Now, Queen, a few weeks ago, you surprised me. I know you're very talented. I know you've got this huge internet business that you're building, but I didn't know that you were into hip hop. I thought maybe that wasn't your favorite genre of music. But then I heard you say something, and I started thinking, well, maybe she's got some skills. She might be discovered. So, Queen, what did you say?
I said, I'm hearing best rate and a rebate.
Oh, you put a little beat to that. You might have something there, Queen. You might have something there. Let's talk about this best rate and a rebate. Okay, so the rebate we've just covered. You go on your cruise, you come back home, you check your mailbox a few days later, you got 10, 20% back as a rebate. $1,000 cruise, you got $100 to $200 back to you in a check. $2,000 cruise, you got $200 to $400 back to you in a rebate check. But let's talk about this best rate guarantee. When you have our elite package with the phone service, you pick up the phone, you call the operator, you tell the operator where you want to go, when you want to go, South Pacific cruise, when do you want to go? Do you want an inside cabin? You want an outside cabin? They then quote you the best rate.
Okay.
Now, Queen, let's say that you find that same cruise. It's got to be apples to apples, same cruise liner, same cabin, you know, inside cabin or an outside cabin or what have you. So it's an apples to apples. If you find that cruise somewhere else cheaper, whether it's by $1 or $100, what would most companies do with some type of rate guarantee?
Most of them would just match what you found.
Yeah, they would match. All right, so if you saved $100, most companies would say, okay, well, we'll knock off $100. Now, some other companies go the extra mile. What do some other companies do?
Some other companies say, well, you know what? If you find a better rate than ours, then we'll give you 10% over. We'll match it and give you 10 or 25% more.
Hey, 25% more. They must be trying to keep you as a customer to come back and customer with them again and travel with them again. Maybe tell some folks about them. You know what our fulfillment team does? They said, hey, if you find that rate better elsewhere,
okay,
we'll pay for the vacation.
That's a big deal.
Now, what did you call that again, Queen Hip Hop? What did you call that?
Best rate and a rebate.
There you go, best rate and a rebate, ladies and gentlemen. So that's Max Lifestyle Travel. Max Lifestyle Travel, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I wish we had time to cover a number of our consumable products. We got a phenomenal cardio product, skincare product. We just are sending out our first Jubi coffee, healthy coffee. That's going to be a huge seller. The Queen, we've got something that's about to hit our warehouse, that's about to go out to the public for the very first time. You've been a beta tester of it. You've seen some other people beta testing it. Will you talk just a little bit about our relief formula that will be out to the public extremely, extremely soon?
Well, Tilamont, I got the product and I tested it, of course, first on family and then on, you know, some associates and friends.
Family. You tested on family. That's the most skeptical crowd,
I know,
you know?
They are. I'm telling you. My sister came by to the mont, and she said, I hurt all over. I'm in pain. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I hurt all over. So I said, okay, I got something to help you out. And Tilamont, she took it and she put it on her knees and her elbows, but she hurt all over. She looked at me like, it's not gonna work. But she put it on her knees and her elbows, but she hurt all over.
Okay.
And so I just looked at her and said, okay, that's fine. You go ahead and do what you're gonna do. And she walked out the door. Tilamont got in her car and started down the driveway. Before she could get to the end of the driveway, Tilamont, she backed up.
What's she back up for?
She was calling me on the telephone. Bring me that stuff. Bring me that stuff. Bring me that stuff. So Tilamont, by the time I got out the door, she had her shoes and socks off, and she was ready for the stuff to go on her feet. And then she got up and she was pulling. I said, "Hold up! You can't do that. You can't do that to my neighbors. Come on now."
Oh my goodness! This is a family show. Come on.
So, needless to say, she began to put it. She put it all over this time, and she was a believer. So that made a believer out of her. But Boomy tried it on her daughter. Tell us about that, Boomy.
Did we lose Boomy? Did she move out?
I'm sorry. I muted myself. Yeah, my daughter runs track. She's 14, and she has shin splints, and I knew that she was going to tell me whether it worked or not. And so I used that on her, and we are absolutely a believer, the whole house, because she said, Mommy, I actually feel better. So, and then we had another back pain testimony, too, will help relieve back pain in someone in the house. So, I mean, this stuff, I can't wait to spread the word on this because it works.
And Queen, it sounds like, because I know you've been beta testing it, Boomy's beta tested it, I've had family members like my mom who's beta tested it. Every person I'm hearing from, they are getting relief. If it's not instantaneous, it's within a very short period of time where it's a noticeable difference. Is that right?
That is correct, Tilamont. In 99% of the time, it's instant. And in that other 1%, that it takes a little bit of time. It's not that much time, and they do definitely start feeling relief immediately also, but then it takes a little bit more time just to get rid of the pain itself.
Now, I should have said this, and I do apologize to all of my international folks. When I say international, you're not in the U.S. or you're not in Canada. These consumable products that you're seeing here are, for the most part, are not shipped out outside of the U.S., primarily because shipping costs may be still prohibitive. We're just getting launched here with Max Lifestyle. In time, as the company grows, there'll be shipping depots all across the globe, particularly in some of our hotbeds, but that's not the case just yet. So I do apologize. My international folks, as well as my U.S. and Canadians, all of you will be able to take advantage of Max Lifestyle Travel. These great products are for the U.S. market and the Canadian market until such time as the company expands in those other areas. Queen, do one other thing real quickly, and we've got to start talking about some money here. From a business standpoint, what have you seen, how this impacts someone that's building a business because of this one product?
See, Lamont, somebody decided they were going to have a relief party, and 8 people came, 8 people found relief. Wait a minute, T. Lamont. Not only did 8 people find relief, but 8 people gave 67 referrals to that promoter.
See, I want us to get this because there's a lot of great companies in our industry that have a nutritional product, maybe a juice product or what have you. And a lot of times when you drink the juice, and no disrespect to any company that offers that type of product, you don't really know. A lot of times you don't get an instant gratification. You don't really know if it's you know, impacting you good or bad or what have you. A lot of times you're going on faith. But if you've got an external pain and you rub something on and in a few moments you feel relief, and that relief is there for maybe several hours, maybe a day or what have you, that's a product you always want to have and you never want to be without. And it's also a product that you'll probably, even just a customer, a person not even part of our income opportunity, will tell others that they know about that product so that you can start building your business with a wow product. Queen, it's rare in this industry that you come across a wow product. There's a lot of companies that basically have Me Too products. I believe we've got 2 wow products, a travel product, as we've already showcased, and relief formula. Now, tell you what, let's show you how this impacts your bottom line. Let's show you how all of this impacts your bottom line. We're going to talk about the money now. Now, I don't have time to cover all of the ways the company pays us. I'm going to hit on one and then maybe just quickly highlight a few others. Now, there's 4 groups of people that our compensation plan are going to impact. It's going to be a preferred customer, a beginner, intermediate, advanced. I really only have time to talk a little bit about the preferred customer and the intermediate. That's where we'll focus today. The preferred customer is extremely important because the preferred customer is our lifeblood. Customers are our lifeblood, people that enjoy using our products and want to use them again and again and again. Whether it is a customer that has nothing to do with the income opportunity, but they want our travel product so they can save money in their travel and travel in more luxury, or whether it's someone that wants our lifestyle consumable products, our relief formula, our Jubi coffee, our weight loss products, so on and so forth. So they're very important. But let's focus on the intermediate builder. This is where we want all of you. This is where we're going to work with you to position yourself to make $1,000 bonuses again and again and again, as well as $10,000 bonuses again and again and again. So you have the opportunity to make an unlimited amount of $1,000 and $10,000 bonuses. You can make these bonuses monthly. You can make them weekly. You can even make them daily or perhaps even multiple times a day. Now, to get you positioned for success, we're going to have you starting what we call an A team. And again, to position you for success, we want to get you Fast Start Qualified. Now, there's 2 ways to get Fast Start Qualified. One way is you sell your way there. You get enough people that come aboard and purchase one of our Fast Start packages, you get Fast Start Qualified. Or you become a product of the product. You purchase one of our Fast Start qualifying packages, and that makes you Fast Start qualified. That's the path of least resistance. It also is a way for you to have your own encounter, your own experience with our product, so that now you can be a product of the product and not just market a compensation plan, but really have an experience, a powerful experience with our product. So let's talk about you doing that. Being a product of the product, you purchase one of our packages. We've got two. We've got our premium VIP package is $599, and then we've got our elite package, which is $1,350. That's your best value, by the way. Now, with the $599, you get to choose. Do you want lifestyle consumable products, or do you want Max Lifestyle Travel? I always suggest you go with Max Lifestyle Travel, and then you pick up whatever products, lifestyle consumable products you might want to add to that order. Then you could choose the Elite VIP package, and again, you can get Max Lifestyle Travel there, which I always suggest. Here's the difference between the $599 Max Lifestyle Travel and the $1,350 Max Lifestyle Travel. The $1,350, ladies and gentlemen, gets you the phone-in service, the phone operator service. That means you don't have to sit in front of the computer and go through pages and pages of inventory. You simply pick up the phone and let them know you want to go on a resort vacation, a cruise. You want them to book you a hotel because you're flying to Chicago, or you're flying, you're going to be in Sydney, Australia, or what have you. They'll do that on your behalf, get you the best rate. The other thing that does is that gets you your best rate guarantee. So the best rate guarantee is tied to being able to call in so that they can go through their database to make sure that they're getting the best rate for you, okay? By the way, you should know there are other networks that sell that travel club membership for $6,000 to $8,000. We're at $599, or I believe by far your best value, $1,350. So you choose which one of those packages. If you choose to travel, if you happen to be in the U.S., I'm going to strongly suggest you add whatever consumable products to that order that you might want to have. But now you've got a great travel product. Okay, so now, here we go. You are a product of the product. You've got the travel product, let's say. Now you are ready to start to build your team because you're Fast Start qualified. What we're going to do is we're going to build out your A team. Your A team is going to consist of 2 people that you enroll that also purchase one of those Fast Start qualifying packages. It could be the $599, it could be the $1,350. The $599 is going to garner you a $50 direct sales commission. The $1,350 is going to garner you a $100 direct sale commission. Now, to complete your A team, you want to have a total of 6 of those sales. 2 of them you're responsible for in terms of enrolling 2 folks that purchase 2 of those packages. The other 4 can come from them. So you don't have to go and do it all. The whole idea is to have some synergy. Let's say you get 2 and you help those 2 get 2. Well, that would complete your A team. However it happens, as long as you've got 6 sales, of which you've personally enrolled 2 of those, the other 4 came from the folks that you enrolled. Now, when that happens, ladies and gentlemen, something very special happens for you. You are promoted to a Max Team Leader, and this is where your $1,000 bonuses and your $10,000 bonuses can begin. Okay, so Boomy, you are now a Max Team Leader. Congratulations.
Yay.
Let's say you refer Sue. She purchases a package. Now, I want you to notice what just happened here. You could maximize our entire compensation plan by only referring 3 folks that purchase the package. 2 in your A team, and let's say those 2 beget 2, or however that happened, and you've got 6 in your A team to qualify you to get to Max Team Leader, and then you enroll Sue here. And so now when you enroll Sue, you can actually really spend time working with Sue to help Sue build her team, because as much as she loves you, Boomy, guess what she wants?
She wants her own team.
She wants her own Max team. But here's the thing. For her to get the Max team, she's got to do the same thing. That is, she enrolls 2, and then she builds her team to 6. Oh, but wait a minute. let me tell you something special that's just happened. Queen, because you personally enrolled 3 total, you now qualify for up to a 25% match on all of the bonus commissions that your personally enrolled will earn. I'm going to show you in a few moments how they can earn a $1,000 bonus, how you can earn a $1,000 bonus. When they earn a $1,000 bonus, those that you enrolled, you get up to a 25% match, up to a $250 match, on top of any of the $1,000 bonuses that you earn. When they earn a $10,000 bonus, you get up to a 25% match, $2,500, when they earn a $10,000 bonus, and that's on top of your $10,000 bonus. And since they can earn an unlimited amount of $1,000 and $10,000 bonuses, that means you can earn an unlimited number of matches on those $1,000 and $10,000 bonuses. Okay, let's go to work. Sue wants to get to her own Max team. She refers her to within your Max team. She's building her A team. Then her 2 start to go and refer a few because they all want to get to their Max team. And voila, congratulations, Sue. You now have your 6 qualifying transactions within your A team. You are now qualified, Sue, for Max Team Leader. But guess what happened for you as Sue's Max Team Leader? You just got a $1,000 bonus. All right, Queen, we're going to have some fun with this. We're going to have some fun with this. Queen, this is what happens, okay? If once you have, there's 2 ways to get your $1,000 bonus. Way number 1 is if you had 6 $599 packages go through your Max team. Doesn't matter who's responsible for those 6. You get 6 of those, boom, $1,000 bonus. The other way is there's going to be some $599s and some $1350s, $599 and some $1350s, $599 and some $1350s. The other way is those $1350s have a higher volume number associated with it. Obviously, it would seem to reason. If you have $3,800 in volume from those packages, you also get a $1,000 bonus. So, Queen, you could actually have 3 1350 packages move through your Max team. Okay. And guess what? $1,000 bonus. So every 3 to 6 sales, and what, Queen?
Boom, a $1,000 bonus.
Boomy, every 3 to 6 sales, and what, Boomy?
A $1,000 bonus.
Boom, yeah, $1,000 bonus. So look at this, ladies and gentlemen. So you've earned a $1,000 bonus by virtue of the fact that there were 3 to 6 sales that happened in your Max team. Now look at what has happened. Sue's now a Max team leader. Great for her. But what about those 6 folks that help to comprise her A team? They're in your Max team. And what do they want to become?
Max team leaders.
Max team leaders. And so when they go to build their 2 and 6, let's call it that. They personally enroll 2. They're responsible for a total of 6 sales in their A team, being a part of your Max team. When that begins to happen, Queen, every 3 to 6 sales, and what?
Boom, a $1,000 bonus.
My goodness. Now all of a sudden, take a look. Now you've got Pauline, and you've got Gary, and you've got Rodney, and you've got Ray, and you've got Rachel, all vying to get to their Max team. So now every 3 to 6 sales, every 3 to 6 sales, every 3 to 6 sales, and what?
Boom, a $1,000 bonus.
$1,000 bonus, ladies and gentlemen. Now the other thing that's amazing here, by the way, Queen, yes. Do you think that when you have 10 people in your Max team, it's easier to get 3 to 6 sales than when you just had 1?
Yes.
And what about when 10 becomes 20 and 20 becomes 50 and 50 becomes 150? Do you see how you could start off, you know, I don't know when you get your first $1,000 bonus, but that second $1,000 bonus could happen quicker than the first one, and the third one much quicker than the second one, and the 32nd one quicker than the 31st one, and then here you are on your South Pacific cruise, okay, and because you put some things in place and the team's learning how to market and so on and so forth, boom,
$1,000 bonus. $1,000 bonus. Boom, boom, boom. $1,000 bonus. Keep going. All right.
Now listen to this. Now you want to talk about
Yes.
leverage. This right here is leverage at its best. We talked about earning up to a 25% paycheck match for those that you personally enroll when they get their $1,000 bonuses, when they get their $10,000 bonuses. I'll show you how to get 10 grand in just a few moments. What if you can what if you can match the bonus incomes of everyone in your max team? 10 people in your max team.
Okay.
50 people in your max team.
Yes.
100 people. Now remember, you may have only enrolled Sue in your max team, and everything else came from you working with Sue and working with her folks and working with their folks and working with their folks. And now you could have hundreds, you could have thousands in your max team, and you are matching. Listen, those of you who have a job, when you go to work tomorrow, I want you to think of everybody you walk past. Just imagine how different life would be if you matched their weekly paycheck by 25%.
Nice.
And remember, what are you matching? You're matching the fact they get a $50 direct sale bonus. You're matching the fact they get a $100 direct sale bonus. Remember when they actually have someone come aboard with them with the $5.99 and the $13.50 packages. You're matching the fact that they get $1,000 bonuses. You're matching the fact that they get $10,000 bonuses. So,
wow.
Queen, I got to show you how to get
Tell
to
me.
$10,000.
Tell me.
Got to show you real quick how to get to $10,000. Now, there's 3 ways to get there. I'll highlight 2. Okay.
Okay.
Let's say that you have 100 100 of those $5.99 packages sold.
Okay.
Now, chances are, on your way to having 100, you're going to have some 13.50s. But let's just say that all were $5.99.
Okay.
Well, Queen, once you have 100 $5.99 packages, you earned a $10,000 bonus. But now, if you divide that by, it took 6 of the $5.99 sales to get you a $1,000 bonus,
Right.
you would have earned 16 of those $1,000 bonuses on the way to getting the big $10,000 bonus. So 100 $5.99 sales in your max team, and what happens, Queen?
Boom, boom, $10,000 bonus.
Oh, wait a minute. Boom, boom. You just did some beats. That hip-hop thing, that might be for you, Queen. That's
Hey.
Or let's say that you have a combination. You've got some 13.50s and some 5.99s, or some 13.50s and some 5.99s. And so maybe before you get to 100 sales, you get to $65,000 in volume between the 13.50s and the 5.99s. If you focused on the 13.50s, about 50 13.50s would get you your boom boom $10,000 bonus. Now, let's say someone from your max team built their max team and they get the $10,000 bonus. Remember, you're going to get at least a 25% up to a 25% paycheck match. And if you happen to refer that person that came from your max team, you would actually get a 50% paycheck match. 25 because you refer them, 25 because they came from your max team. Could you imagine someone getting a $10,000 bonus and you get a $5,000 match?
Yes.
I can imagine that, yeah. I can imagine.
Yes.
Good. Yeah, I can imagine that. Now, is this going to provide you some revenue so you can go and take some more trips? Yes. And Queen, guess what's going to happen as you become a product of the product? Let's say you go on that cruise. Let's say you go on that nice resort vacation. You save a bunch of money. No timeshare presentation. And maybe you did some a YouTube video, or maybe you posted that to Facebook, or maybe you tweeted that out, Queen.
Yes.
People from 70 different countries, seeing your tweet. Maybe you put in a little video link and you tell them about being on the South Pacific cruise or what have you. Do you think that's going to help you build your business even more?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, as we got a round third. Gosh, there's 9 additional ways to earn. I don't have time to cover that. We got to start rounding third here. They include a rank achievement bonus. You can earn up to here $1 million. And a rank achievement bonus. But Queen, notice, before you get to $1 million, you would have had to earn the $15,000 bonus, then the $30,000 bonus. This is getting redundant, right? $75,000 bonus.
Keep it coming.
It's $125,000 bonus. $500,000 bonus. My gosh. And we haven't talked about residual income yet. I could spend the whole presentation talking about residual income. Don't have time to cover that. And I think residual income is going to be crazy. I mean, just out of the roof, especially with a product like Max Relief. That's a product when people get relief, they got to have it. They're going to always make sure they have it.
Yes.
The coffee, people love their coffee. They got to have their Java. So the residual income is going to be out of the stratosphere, I believe. Customer acquisition bonuses, retail sales bonuses. Don't have time to cover all of that. I do want to talk very quickly. There's luxury car bonuses. I do want to go on and get you off to a fast start. We've got a pro marketing system. This is going to be a way to integrate some internet marketing with traditional marketing there. Let's get you started. And we do that, guess, by you getting back with the person who referred you. By you getting back to the person who referred you and getting registered with them. Now, I've got something, Queen, that our president said that we could share.
Okay.
And so this is really, really exciting, okay?
Okay, come on.
Our Max Lifestyle Travel Portal, is just about ready to launch. Now, I've seen the demo of it, and that's where I went in and I saw all the great pricing and what have you. But it's just about ready to launch, okay?
Okay.
And probably within the next few days, maybe by this time next week, it's probably in the marketplace, and you can go on and book your travel and what have you. Let me tell you what our president and owner is doing.
Okay, what is he doing?
He's going to allow folks to essentially pre-order. Since that's not up and running just yet, he's going to allow folks to pre-order. So if you come in tonight, you come in today, or you get back with the person who referred you, you can register for free. If you go in you'll see an upgrade button, and you click on that upgrade button, Queen.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You're going to see you have two options: $5.99 and $13.50. $5.99 and $13.50. Well, I want you to have the $13.50 option, right? Because that's the one that you can phone in.
Yeah.
You know what our president's going to do? All right,
What's
this is for a very limited time, so you want to take advantage of this. Queen, if you come aboard, because that's not launched just yet, it's going to be launched in the next few days. So you're kind of making your purchase today by a little faith, not much, but just a little faith, okay?
Okay.
He's going to allow you to purchase the $5.99, but get the service level of the $13.50.
Wow. Okay.
And the rest of the company doesn't even know that. So if you were not on tonight's webinar, you don't know that.
Okay.
So if you are a guest, then you want to get back with the person who referred you. You want to go on and get registered. You want to go on and purchase. If you purchase the $5.99, you're going to get the $13.50 service level. So you're saving a whole bunch of money. Now, that we may not be saying this time next week. All right. So you want to take advantage of that. Number one. Number two, you want to go platinum. Platinum simply means that in your first 30 days, you have any combination of 3 customers using our products, or 3 people that join you in business that 3 people that join you in business and they purchase one of those packages. Doesn't matter, any combination, all right? Now, the reason going platinum is going to be so important, there's something I didn't talk about tonight that deals with points. You'll get 50% points for life. That'll be another way that you can earn money, but it also is going to double your car bonus. Queen, in time, you're going to earn, or at least we want you to earn the right to have your car bonus. But how would you like to have a doubling effect of that car bonus every month?
Wow.
You can do that by simply getting 3 customers and or promoters in your first 30 days with us. And then as you come aboard, let's get you the Max team. Let's get you the Max team. Let's get you the Max team. So you get back to the person who referred you, you register with them, you'll come inside, you'll see an upgrade button. If you do the $5.99, now I don't know how long that promotion is going to be out there. It's probably going to be very limited. But if you do the $5.99, you'll get the $13.50 service level. That also counts for any of our existing promoters, Queen, folks that maybe were here before Max Lifestyle was introduced, Max Lifestyle Travel. You do the $5.99, you're going to get the $13.50 service level. There's going to be a limited number of those, but if you do that between today and tomorrow, what have you, then you'll get the $13.50 service level. I'll let the president talk about that more. I don't know if there's going to be any type of extension, so I wouldn't wait on that. I want to thank each and every one of you for being on tonight's webinar. Thank you so much, Ms. Isaiah Bumi Moore. Thank you so much, Queen Twitter. all of our guests on the other side. You are now a part of the family. As you can tell, we like to have a lot of fun. When you talk about travel, and you talk about getting relief, and you talk about making money, it is fun.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
So with that being said, what's tonight? Tuesday? Tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern. Tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, we do this all over again at the same webinar link. Feel free to invite your guests. We love each and every one of you. Let's change the world together, starting with yours. Good night, everyone.
So that's it for now. If you have any questions, please get back to the person that shared this video with you, or you can send a support ticket from your JubiRev back office. Thank you. We look forward to hearing of your success.